Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my weekly tarot love reading. Welcome to my channel. I am the Tarot Muse. I just need to mention offhand that I'm in the Philippines right now, and I have traveled 3 times already to find the perfect place that I can bring soundproof videos, but this has not been possible. So you will be hearing chickens, there's a pig next door, you'll be hearing karaoke, possibly some babies crying, and more chickens, so just be aware. Right, so with this reading today, I've got all the cards shuffled and laid out, and I'm ready to dive straight in. I just want to mention that I'm going to be starting off laying all the cards out, and then we'll go in deeper, so just bear with me to see what comes up. Alrighty, so in the present moment, what do we have for you, Sagittarius? We have the 10 of Wands crossed by the 5 of Wands. In the past, we have the Lovers card. In the future, we have the 2 of Cups, the relationship card. What is conscious for you right now, Sagittarius? 2 of Swords, stalemate or emotional indecision. What lies in the unconscious for you, Sagittarius? We have the Page of Wands. And then I want to know what is actually going on for you right now, Sagittarius. 3 of Cups. What is going on for your partner or person of interest? The 6 of Pentacles, which is the card of sharing. Where is the relationship at? 5 of Swords, walking away. And what is the outcome of the relationship? The Death card, which can mean an ego transformation, so let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. Right, so in the center, in the present moment, we have this burden that you're carrying. It's the 10 of Wands, and I want to find out more about this burden, so give me 3 cards. Okay, it's around home, the abundance of home, happiness, and feeling trapped and stuck, and it's depressed, and it's just things around home, happiness and joy around your home, where it is that you live, and the abundance around that. Just the general well-being and abundance in your life is not in a good place, because there's a lot of trauma that's coming up for you around that. As the 9 of Pentacles, sorry, the 9 of Swords is the card of lying awake at night, not being able to sleep, really stressing and worrying about something. So crossing this burden right now, we have the 5 of Wands, which potentially is a card of conflict. It can be a healthy conflict like a debate, or it's downright conflict where 2 people are really, or a few people are really at each other. So, you know, this is a relationship spread, so it's potentially you and that other person. So let's find out more what this conflict is about. Give me 3 cards. Temperance card, which is about coming back into balance. The Apathy card, the 4 of Cups, and the, okay, so this is the Apathy Boredom card, the 4 of Cups, and for me it's about this void that is there all of a sudden when, after having been in a relationship and having that space filled with someone, that's now taken away, and all of a sudden you're left with that void. And so what the cards are suggesting is this conflict is an internal conflict that you're experiencing, and it's to do with all of a sudden not having that person of your interest around you. It's possibly about being alone, and it's also to do with the damage that has happened in the relationship and how you feel a sense of betrayal, or there is an element of betrayal in it. And so the cards are suggesting that it's time to start coming into balance with this conflict that you're carrying. And this possibly could be what it is that's keeping you awake at night and not being able to fall asleep and on your mind all the time. It's what's stopping you from really being you in that bubbly, joyful way and in that place of abundance and happiness. So what is conscious for you right now, Sagittarius, is the 2 of Swords, which is a card of emotional indecision or stalemate. Okay, so let's get 3 cards, and just 1 sec, my alarm is going off. Perfect timing. Okay, sorry about that, but that's part of the personality of this video. Let's continue. So we've got the Judgment card, we have the Tower card, and we have the Seven of Wands. So with regards to this stalemate, that which is conscious for you right now is with this intense meltdown, this breakdown, this shattering that's happening for you. It's really bringing you to stepping into a higher place within yourself, to really persevering with yourself, with this place of stalemate that you've reached, I'm assuming, with this person. So this is all about having hit a hard place. So I've got some really strong cards here. I've got the Ten of Swords, which is indicating that the damage is done, there's a betrayal, there's a loss that's happened, and there's a burden that you're carrying around that, and there's a lot of pain and anguish that's keeping you awake at night thinking about it. And so there's this place of emotional indecision. It's either emotional indecision where you don't know what to do or what the outcome could be, or it's a place of you can't go any further. It's reached some kind of emotional stalemate. Unless there's some kind of death, ego death that happens for both parties, right now it can't go anywhere. So what the cards are suggesting is the stepping into a higher place within yourself, the resurrection, the rebirth, the dying, being crumbled down to the ground and rising like the phoenix from the ashes. This is what is needing to happen for you right now, and there's a perseverance and a persistence that's required of you. So you are aware of this right now. This is what is conscious for you. What is unconscious for you, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so with regards to, and this is what is unconscious, so this is going to be coming into your field of awareness over the next week or so, maybe a little bit longer, maybe it's already starting to boil, but it's not fully in your field of awareness. But where this is all leading you is back to the power of who you are, Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, charismatic, very much a leader, very flamboyant, and very much a personality, and getting back to that place. But for now, there's a little spark that's starting to happen, and it's around finding control with the loss that you're feeling. I just want to pick another card for that card. Yeah, and there's a detachment that's needing to happen on your part, because I can see you're still very much invested in it, and it's also to do with money. So there's really financial struggles that are happening for you right now. It's this emotional loss that has happened, and you've really had to tighten the reins with regards to funding. And what I'm getting here is a detachment that is required, but I'm also getting the possibility of funding coming from someone overseas. So someone is going to be sending money your way, which will allow you to feel a healthier sense of self again, or it's focusing, planning on ways to bring finances back into your realm again, so that you feel this King of Wands, this fiery element again, because this is you, King of Wands. You're ruled by fire. So as I said, either someone, and it's a Queen of Swords, so she's an air sign, so Gemini or a Aquarius or a Libra, and she will be sending you money from overseas, or you are busy reaching out to her to send you some money, her or him, it doesn't have to be a woman, but someone who has mastered the mind, has a strong mind, and is very logical and practical, or it's a detachment that happens to you during this period of loss that allows you to start planning again and focus on bringing money back into your realm. So I want to find out what happened in the past for you, because we've got the Lovers card, so this is to do with the relationship. Give me 3 cards. Okay. So there was with regards to the relationship, we have the Empress card, the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the 6 of Cups. So there was a real sensuality and a relaxation there for you with regards to the relationship. You felt really grounded with it, and there was a feeling of going the distance, going the long haul with it. something of nostalgia from the past, or there was a lot of pleasantness in the past with this connection, and you felt very grounded and at home with it. And what I'm seeing now is that there's a loss that is going. There's an aloneness that's happening for you. So I want to find out what's going on in the future here, because we've got the Two of Cups again. So 3 cards, please, for the future. Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So there is a moving away from emotional distress and mental anguish to calmer waters with regards to this relationship, and it's with a Queen of Pentacles. So either it's moving away, I'm getting the feeling that with regards to the relationship, it's moving away from this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles rules Earth, so it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It could be a man or a woman, because there's no gender specifics here. And then for you, it's about a new opportunity for yourself, and it's around your own abundance. And it's, when I say new opportunity, it means that whatever it is that you feel you have lost, or whatever it is that you're feeling a lack of at the moment, especially around abundance, it's something igniting again, so that you can develop that, or access it, or connect to it. There's like a new spark that allows you to get your power back and get back on the horse again and start moving forward. So I want 3 cards to find out what's happening for you at the moment, Sagittarius, because right now I have the Three of Cups, which is a little bit contrary to what's happening in the present moment here with this burden that you're carrying. Three of Cups is about fun and pleasure and excitement, and you know, more than one person. So maybe completion, mental curiosity, emotional. Okay, so we have the World card, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the King of Cups. So, and then the Three of Cups. So what I'm seeing is, currently for you, with regards to happiness and fun and pleasure, so there's potentially 2 states going on here. Perhaps when you're alone with yourself, there's a state of distress and discomfort and pain, and working through that. But at the same time, and you are a Sagittarius, after all, they are considered the happiest, most bubbliest of all the astrology signs. I'm seeing there's some kind of fun happening regardless, and so I have the World card, which is the ending of the cycle, ending of something, and it's stirring up a new way of thinking for you around your emotions. It could also mean that a new person is coming into your life, someone who's a more emotional person, a more sensitive person, and it's a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer, and that there's a new spark of inspiration that happens between you that's lots of fun. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a love interest, it could be a friend, but it's a new journey with someone that is more on the sensitive side, that you feel an emotional connection with, and there's an element of fun that's happening with this. So now we've got the Six of Pentacles over here for the other person, and let's get 3 cards to find out what's happening for them. Oops, we got that one over there. Okay. Okay, so for them, something's coming up around the exchange, and something, what I'm getting here is I have the Six of Pentacles, and then I have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, I have the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and I picked an extra card, the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is sharing and teamwork, and there was an element of impulsiveness around it. So the feeling that, so with regards for this person, with regards to the sharing, they didn't feel that there was a healthy balance with the exchange, with the sharing, with the teamwork between you and them, because and you know, the Knight of Swords is someone who charges in and can be very impulsive and quite opinionated and forceful even with their opinions or their actions. It's more about the mind, the mental realm. It's not so much about actions, because that's more the fire sign. And so with regards to teamwork and the exchange of give and take, that wasn't fully in flow in a healthy way. And what I'm seeing for this person is that things are changing for them, where they are moving more into a state of independence again. So yeah, they're going through a new emotional beginning. They're moving back to their own joy and harmony within themselves in an emotional way. So I've got the Five of Swords over here for where the relationship is at, and this is kind of a card, like a card of no win, where there's been a walking away from the love. This is from the Ace of Pentacles, and it was done in quite a impulsive, fiery way, and it's created a loss. It's created a struggle within the relationship. It's created a crack. And with regards to the Five of Swords, it normally shows that nobody wins from this. It's almost like, I always think of the expression cutting off your nose to spite your own face. And it's like this action has been taken. It was quite impulsive around love, and perhaps it wasn't given enough thought, and now the relationship is hurt as a result of it, and neither of you can benefit or are winning in any way. Both are losing, because we have the Five of Pentacles at the end of that, and that is a kind of struggle. Not only, it's a kind of struggle on all levels, it can also very much indicate financial struggle. So when I ask what the outcome is, I get the Death card. So the Death card is the ending of something being over, or it could be a rebirth. So I'm getting 3 cards for that. Confusion around emotions and heartbreak. So this relationship is over, at least at this present moment. It's come to an end. And you know, the Moon card is really intense emotional confusion, not being clear about what's going on emotionally. And then we've got the Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak. It's like literally the heart has been stabbed by all these swords, and it's broken. So I'm so sorry to say, but as it stands now, what I'm seeing here is it's not in a good place. And but let's just see over here. There's lessons and there's learning coming out of it. There's growth coming out of it. There's, you know, I feel like these are such testing times at the moment on the planet, and everybody's been tested. We're going through real intense challenges, really bringing up shadow, and I'm seeing this in all the readings. And so I always pull the Osho cards because they give a more Eastern philosophical standpoint, and I really like that. And what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius, is that we have 4 cards. Adventure, which is very much your card. Life is all about an adventure for you. We have the Breakthrough card. We have Aloneness, and we have the Source. So the Breakthrough card is about shattering through whatever it is that is heavy and intense and painful and limiting for you right now, and that everything that's playing out is perfectly on track for where you're needing to go in order to get you through this breakthrough, which I'm feeling is about returning you back to a place of aloneness for reflection and introspection and clarity and understanding, because we do have the Temperance card bringing things back into balance. And then we have the Source card over here, and the Source is literally about returning back to Source, God, whatever that means for you, and connecting to a higher truth for yourself. I also have the Sun card here, which is about joy. It's the Sagittarius card and the Leo card. It's all the fire signs. And then I've got 5 cards from the Lenormand deck that I picked over here that I just want to read to you. And it's a new journey, a new adventure for you around loyalty. And it's exploring emotional confusion and deception. So how is it that you are engaging in situations that are emotionally confusing and deceptive? Or how is it that you are bringing emotional confusion or deception to the equation? And how can you take on this journey and explore it within yourself? And it's around your loyalty to your emotions and the emotion of the relationship as well as the other. And then lastly, I have a love oracle card which I'm going to read, and it may or may not resonate with you. A hidden longing for someone who does not know about your love or passive behavior and expectation that the initiative will come from him. Take responsibility for your life and fulfill what you want. However, do not expect the relationship to solve all your personal and emotional problems. So I think it's talking about taking responsibility for this someone other that you secretly have in the back of your heart, but do not expect it to be the solution to this potential boredom or apathy or aloneness that you're feeling. At the end of the day, that's your work to do with yourself. Okay, so I hope that brought some light, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like to my channel if you wish. Otherwise, I do offer tarot readings. My website's in the description box, and I always love to hear what your comments are and your sharing. Let me know how it's going for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope to have you back watching my next video next week again. Bye for now.